Airlines are one of the worst businesses in the world. So why did Sarawak just spend hundreds of millions buying one? Because AirBorneo was never just about the airline. Many people wonder if this will make money, but that might be the wrong question. Because for Sarawak, an airline isn't just a business, it's infrastructure. Think about Peninsular Malaysia. If you want to grow a town, you build highways. People then drive in and businesses open, which then leads to property values rising and jobs follow. Sarawak can't rely on highways in the same way. Its highway is essentially the sky. Almost every tourist, investor, student, doctor, engineer, and business traveler arrives by plane. That means every flight is an economic decision. A direct route can bring in tourists. Lower airfares can convince families to travel, and better connectivity can make international companies more willing to invest. The plane doesn't just carry passengers, it carries economic activity. The irony is that airlines are notoriously difficult businesses. A jump in fuel prices, or a weaker ringgit, or an unexpected downturn could wipe out profits. That's why many airlines around the world struggle to make consistent money. So why would Sarawak still want one? Because maybe the airline isn't the investment, the economy around it is. Imagine AirBorneo helps attract another million visitors every year. Those visitors don't just buy flight tickets, they book hotels, eat at local restaurants, rent cars, and every ringgit they spend flows into Sarawak's economy. Suddenly, the biggest return may not come from selling airline seats, it comes from everything that happens after the plane lands. Of course, this doesn't guarantee success. AirBorneo still has to compete against AirAsia, Malaysia Airlines, and Batik Air. It also inherited rural routes that are essential for communities but often aren't commercially profitable. Running an airline will never be easy, but perhaps AirBorneo isn't trying to become the most profitable airline in Malaysia. Perhaps it's trying to become one of Sarawak's most important economic tools. Because sometimes the value of infrastructure isn't measured by how much money it makes, it's measured by how much money it helps everyone else make. And that's why the real question isn't whether AirBorneo will make money, it's whether AirBorneo will help Sarawak make more money.